Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Don't forget to share to your friends, subscribe if you have not subscribed before. At this point, we have a lot of videos for you to play with. We have over 400 videos. It means you can come here and learn any topic of your choice. Don't forget, before you leave, make sure you subscribe and also share to your friends. And just in case, comment for moderation. If you want to reach us, you want to book for our online classes, you can reach us with this line. Now, you can reach us with this line. You can call us and you can WhatsApp us. Either of the three, or via Telegram also is allowed. Okay, I want to be working on now. It's a very special part of topology, which is going to be what? Cantor Set. Counter. It's a very nice one. I love that area of topology because you have to compute. You have to, you have to do some things. Now, before I go deep, let me just quickly give definition to Cantor Set. Now, let's move on to definition. Now, that is what Cantor Set is. Cantor Set is a set of points lying on a single line segment. It means this time around we are working on a given line, which is going to be what? A line will be given to you. Now, normally the remarkable property we just normally use. Okay, if I want to make it a formula for this text. Now, normally a line will be given to you, a point, which is going to be this is going to be a line. Now, please, I've told you about line earlier. We have open and we have close. Please take note of that. This is open. This one is close. Take note of that. Please take note of that very well. If a line is open, it means we have infimum and we have supremum. Take note of those things. They are very, very powerful words in real analysis. Now, when I have a given line like this, now, if something is mentioned, okay, permit me to mention, because I have to generate a lot of things here. Let me cover the board make use of the board very well, because we'll be computing a lot here. That is what about Cantor Set is all about. Now, look at this problem. Now, looking at this, it means it's close. It's close. It's divided into 3 equal parts. Okay, it's divided into 3 equal parts. Then find the middle third and use the middle third to find the formula. The formula, just like formula. Now, I will use this to explain some things. I think with this question, we should be able to get a lot of things. Now, listen to me very well. We are talking about a line, solution to this problem. We are talking about a line. This is a line. Now, the line is given as what? This is going to be what? Let me just say, it's a line because it's also in a real line. It's a real line which has no beginning and has no end. Take note of that. Now, if I have a 0 here and I have 1 here, between 1 and 0, there are a lot of number between them. Very much number. But the only problem is what? The numbers are finite. They are finite because it has upper bound and what? Lower bound. Now, a lot of numbers are between here and here. Take note of that very well. But this time around is divided into 3 equal parts. Now, this point is being divided into 3 equal parts. 1. Now, if I have this as 1 all over 3, I have this as 2 all over 3. Yes. Oh, this is going to be 1. Sorry, this is, I was talking about 1. It's between 1 and 0. Now, can you see I've successfully divided it into 2? Now, the middle third, 1, the middle point of it is here. This is going to be the middle point I'm talking about. Take note of that. This is where I'm talking about. Now, it means here is called middle third. It can be middle fifth. It can be middle third. If it is middle fifth, it means you are divided into 5 parts. Take note of those things very well. Now, the middle third is going to be like the halfway of the point, the half point of the point. Now, it means middle third, it will be equals to is 1 all over 3, 2 all over 3. That is my middle third. Take note of that. That is my middle third. It means this and this. That is the middle point. Now, if I'm asked to find the formula now, this is going to be the formula. Take note of this very well. P of n equals to 1 all over 3. That is the lower part of this. P of n minus 1 union 2 all over 3 plus 1 all over 3 P of n minus 1 close. Now, with n greater than equals to 1, take note of that. With n is greater than. Now, when you have this type of condition, it's a very powerful condition. It means is the journey starts from 1 and above. It starts from what? 1 and above. It means we also call it a natural number. This can also be called natural number. It means 1, 2, 3, 4, but this time around, all what to, everything in form of in upper part of it, which is going to be integer. Okay, now with what I'm having, this is called formula. Please take it of that. This is going to be formula. This is going to be formula we are talking about. Formula. Generated. Now, formula generated. Take note of that very well. That is the formula generated. Now, since I've generated my formula, I can now move on by looking towards my P. Now, if my n equals to 1, take note of that. If my n equals to 1, it means since my n equals to 1, I will be talking about P1 equals to 1 all over 3, and this one will be what? Now, before we continue, my P naught will be equals to, the P naught is what is given to us. That is at the beginning of it. That is my P naught. Please, that is my P naught. Take note of this. This is my P naught, and it means, let me try to find P1, P2, and P3 for better understanding, and P3. Now, let's try to work towards those things and see what will happen. This is what I'm working towards. Because my body is not very big, because I have to do a lot of computing, a lot of things here because of my space, but manage with me. Okay, now, but you will understand it. I promise you, you will understand all you need to understand about counting sets. Now, I have my P1. When my n is equals to 1, I have my P naught and union 2 all over 3 plus 1 all over 3 P naught. Now, can you see my n is 1, my n is, Now, if you my P1, it will be equals to 1 all over 3. What is my P naught? Union 2 all over 3 plus 0,1. Now, when I have something like this, listen to me, this is not a crime. When I have 1 all over 3 0,1, it means this multiplied by this multiplied by this, the same way which it will give me is 0,1 all over 3. Take note of that. And also, when I have something like this, it means here will give me 2 all over plus 0, 1 all over 3. Now, implication, it will be this plus this and this plus this. Please take note of that very well. This plus that, and it means 2 all over 3, comma, that'll be LCM 6, and that'll be going to be 1. Take note of that. It means by so doing that, I'll be having my P1 equals to 0, 1 all over 3. Is close, please take note of that. Junior, and P2 will now be equals to, I've told you that you open bracket and you add up on each stand, which is going to be what? 2 all over 3, 1. That is for that. That is for that. Now, it means my P1 is equals to this. My P1 is equals to this. It means one of my problem is solved. One of my problem is what? Is solved. Now, I will move on to the P2. Can I pick 2 now? My P2, which is going to be my N equals to 2. My N equals to 2. If my N equals to 2, my N equals to 2. It means I'm talking about P2 will be equals to 1 all over 3, P1 junior 2 all over 3 plus 1 all over 3 P1. Close the bracket. This is close bracket though. This is going to be okay. Now, that is what I'm going to have. Don't forget, my P1 is everything that is here. Oh wow, this space is a big problem at this junction. Okay. Permit me, let me just put my P1 here. My P1, because I need to rub this thing because of space. My P1 is junior 2. Okay, please permit me to rub this because of space. My P1, I've generated my P1. Okay, permit me to rub it because of space. Okay, even the formula I need to rub it so I will be able to. Even this, let me rub it off. Sorry, I think you can pause it and do something good for that because of space. Now it means my P2 now. My P2 will be equals to, what I need to do here, I need to calm down because of the number 1 all over 3. 1 all over 3. Now, I can now say that what? I have 0, 1 all over 3 junior 2 all over 3, 1. Now, yes, that is my P1 junior. Don't forget that this is 1 junior my 2 all over 3. I'm using this, sorry, plus 1 all over 3. I have 0, 1. I mean all over 3 junior 2 all over 3, 1. Now, if I were you, it's good to put bracket like this to avoid silly mistake. And this is being covered up like that. Now, by so doing this, you can't make mistake. You cannot make mistake at all. You have to generate the bracket, that cover it up. Now, since I have it this way, I can move on by having my P2. My P2, what I need to do, I need to open the bracket also. I need to open this multiplied by this. I have 0, 1 all over 9. Yes. Which is going to be first one. Junior is close, sorry. Okay, junior And I move on to the next one. This and this, it will be 2 all over 9, 2 all over 9, comma 1 all over 3 is also close. I'm not doing something strange. I'm just opening the brackets. This multiplied by this, and this multiplied by this. This multiplied by this, and also that multiplied by that. Now, by so doing this, junior, the next one I'll be having, this will remain the same. It means 2 all over 3 plus, I have open a 0, 1 all over 9, junior, 2 all over 9, 1 all over 3. Now, okay, now by so doing this, I can now move on. By it's only this side I'm having problem with now. P2 will be equals to 0, 1 all over 9, junior, 2 all over 3, 1 all over 3, junior. This plus this, I have 2 all over 3. This plus this, okay, it will be 7 all over 9. 7 all over 9, yes. 7 all over 9. All over 9, comma, junior. This plus this also, it will be 7. It will be 8 all over 9. 8 all over 9, comma, this plus this, it will be 1. Normally, the last is always give us 1. And now, that is my what? My P2. This is my P2. It means my P2 is equals to this. Now, please let me write the P2 here so that I'll be able to show you how to generate P3. It means my P2 is, 1 all over 9, junior, 2 all over, 1 all over 3, junior, 2 all over 3, 7 all over 9, junior, 8 all over 9, 1. Now that's my P2. Now permit me to move on to my P3. Now P3 is also a simple one. What you just need to do, you have to compute some things. Now, it means my n equals to what? My n equals to 3. That is my P3. Now, my n equals to 3. That is my P3. It means my P of 3, it will be equals to 1 all over 3. P of 2, junior, 2 all over 3 plus 1 all over 3, P of 2. Please, that is what we need to work on. That is going to be what I... Now, but the only problem is, you can see, this is so much that you need to be... It means the higher you go, the tougher it becomes. Depending on how your professor, if you have a very nice professor, a good professor that you consider, you have no problem. But if your professor is a very tough man, he can give you up to P5, you can get it up to P6. It depends on how good you are, and you must be able to handle it, because you must to show yourself that you know what you are doing. Now, it means my P3 will be equals to 1 all over 3. All what is given here is known as my P2. It means I will be putting everything there. 1, 9 is close, sorry. This time around, learn to make use of brackets, very important. And 2 all over 9, 1 all over 3, and junior, 2 all over 3, bracket 7 all over 9. Hope I'm not having mistake in adding up. I think so. It cannot. 1. They are all close. Please take note of that. Don't use the other brackets. Use a closed bracket. Very important. Now, it means for this, 3 is multiply everything. That is the implication. Union, I have 2 all over 3 plus 1 all over 3. You also need to open a bracket also, and your P, everything that is given here is 0, 1 all over 9, and union 2 all over 9, 1 all over 3, union 2 all over 3, 7 all over 9, union 8 all over 9, 1. Okay, I think so. Now, by so doing this, you generate your words P, and it's also a very simple something. But don't forget that 3 will multiply everything that is that you are having there. 3 will multiply everything, which you know the implication. It means what I'll just do my P3. Please let me take a step further. I'm tired of it. It will be 0 and 1 all over 29. Is it 27? No, 7 times 3 out of 27. And union, it will be 2 all over 27, 1 all over 9. Union 2 all over 9, 7 is a close bracket, union 8 all over 27, 1 all over 3. Now that is settled. Junior and 2 plus 3 brackets of everything you are having here, just repeat it there. 0, 1 all over 27, union 2 all over 27, 1 all over 9, union 2 all over 9, 20 all over 27, union union 8 all over 27, bracket of 1 all over 3. Now, don't forget that this is a big bracket and the bracket will be closed. Now, by so doing that, I think you have taken a very good step. But you will now add up this, and you add up on each of them, which it will not be hard for you to handle. That should not be hard. Okay. By so doing that, you have your what? You have your whatever you have here. When you compute it, because of my space, that should be your P3. That is all about that. I think it's not hard. You can see it's not that, but you have to calm down and understand the logic behind it. Don't forget that the most important thing at this point, at this junction, is this particular ability to identify the midpoint, the middle point, whatever you call it. Now, there is a problem that I saw in somewhere, that this one is talking about fifth, and I will write the question, I will interpret it. I'll be expecting your solution. Just try to, you can email me, and you can scan it and send it to me. I will be very happy to check it, to look at it. If that is not the, just try. I will be very happy to see it. Okay, now look at this problem was given to a friend. Okay, look at this simple question. Like now, I can say that this question is simple. It's an exam question somewhere, my school, University of, Okay, and this question is a very nice one. Let's see how it will go. It's a very good one, and it's a exam question. Find the mid-fifth of the interval P0 equals to this. Use the mid-fifth to generate the formula and find P0, P1, and P2. Now, I won't solve it. I'm expecting you to solve it. It's not my problem. I think, Now, let me just give you an hint to this problem, because I want to try to explain this fifth. Now, when we talk about the P naught, it means my P naught is given as 0.1. Take note of that. That is my P naught. Now, the midpoint now, which is the most important part of this problem, is that I'm talking about a line. Is a line. I can increase it as I want it. But know that the interval is between 0 and 1. 0 and what? 1. I can call this place 0 and I have this one as what? 1. That is my interval. You know, when you are asked to plot graph in the elementary mathematics, your teacher will give you the scale that you'll be following. It means he can open his mouth and say that using 3 centimeters to represent 1 unit depends on what you are given. That does not mean you must follow that instruction. Now, this is my own scale. I can say that what 5 centimeters represents 1 unit. That is what I'm trying to say. Now, I want to divide it into fifths. Now, it means I'll be having, here will be, I'm just dividing anyhow, anyway. Because with the help of my graph, I will have it very good. And 4 over 5. Can you see? Successfully divided into 5 now. That is, can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Successfully divided into 5. Now, once I divided it into 5, I can now look for the middle. The middle, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here become a middle point. Now, that is my midpoint. It means my midpoint, this is my midpoint, midfifth. Midfifth. Now, that is my midfifth. Now, the next thing I need to do is that, how do I do it? It means my midpoint fifth, it will be equals to, no, I can put it in 2,5 and 3 over 5. Can you see? That is not that is all. Now, the next thing is, if I'm to generate formula, you can generate a formula now by running to what I just told you, that my P1 will be equals to, which is, I'm calling it a Pn will be equals to, because I will use the Pn because it's still a formula, it will be equals to 2 all over 5 of Pn minus 1 union 3 all over 5 plus 2 all over 5 P of n minus 1. Now, that is all about that. And we all know what is my P of n. P of n, if my n is equals to 1, just don't forget that greater than equals to 1. I want to start from 1. If my n is equals to 1, if my n equals to 1, if my n equals to 1, because it's a statement. You must be able to prove this. If a something is given to you like this, now is the condition that above 1 and above. It means 1 and above. And I'm taking 1 now. It means if my n equals to 1, it means I'll be having 1 equals to 2 all over 5. P of n is to be P naught union 3 all over 5. I'm not ready to solve this for you. Sorry. I'm just checking it now. It will be P naught, which is going to be. Now, what is my P naught? My P naught is given as interval 2 all over 5. Interval is 0, is a close one, 1 union 3 all over 5 plus 2 all over 5 interval, which implies 2 all over 5, is 0, 2 all over 5 union. This is going to be 3 all over 5 plus 0, 2 all over 5. Now, can you see with what I'm having here? it will show that this will give me, without stress, I can say that what? This will give me 2 all over 5, comma 1. Now, it means my P0, P1 is given, my P0 is given, P0 is 0, comma 1. My P1 is 0, comma 2 all over 5, junior 2 all over 5, comma 1. That is all. By so doing that, I will move on to my P3. I think you can do the rest. I don't even have the mind to solve it to this level. Oh, don't forget you are home with Further Solutions Academy. Help us to share and subscribe. Once again, thanks for watching.